to your own channel, School Studies. Today we will see NCERT solution of Mathematics for Standard 6, Chapter 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes, Exercise 5.2. Let's see the first question. What fraction of a clockwise revolution does the hour hand of the clock turn through when it goes from 3 to 9? Okay, when the clock hand goes hour hand from 3 to 9. So when hour hand goes from 3 to 9 clockwise, it will rotate by 2 right angles or 180 degree. For example, therefore, fraction equals to 180 degree upon 360 degree, that is half. Okay, if we cut 180 degree from 360 degree, then we will get half. So 3 to 6 is the first right angle and 6 to 9 is the second right angle. So 90 plus 90 is 180 degree we will get if the hand goes from 3 to 9. Now next, second 4 to 7. When our hand goes from 4 to 7 clockwise, it will rotate by one right angle or 90 degree. Only one right angle it will rotate. So the fraction will be 90 degree upon 360 degree. If we cut 90 upon 360, we will get 1 by 4. If the clock moves from 7 to 10, so when our hand goes from 7 to 10 clockwise, it will rotate by one right angle or 90 degree. So the fraction says 90 degree upon 360 degree, that is 1 upon 4. Now next is 12 to 9. So when our hand goes from 12 to 9 clockwise, it will rotate by 3 right angles or 270 degree. From 12 to 3, 3 to 6 and 6 to 9. So there are 3 right angles in that is 270 degree. So the fraction says 270 degree upon 360 degree. If we cut both, we will get 3 by 4. Next is 1 to 10. When our hand of a clock goes from 1 to 10 clockwise, it will rotate by 3 right angles or 270 degree. Okay, so 1 to 4, then 4 to 8, 8, 7, 7 to 10. So 3 right angles, so 270 degree. So fraction says 270 degree upon 360 degree equals to 3 upon 4. Next is 6 to 3. So when our hand goes from 6 to 3 clockwise, it will rotate by 3 right angles or 270 degree. Therefore, the fractions equals to 270 degree upon 360 degree. That is 3 by 4. Now let's see the second question. Where will the hand of a clock stop if it first is in that starts at 12 and makes half of a revolution clockwise? So when an hour hand of a clock starts at 12 and makes half revolution clockwise, it will rotate by 180 degree. Hence, the hour hand of a clock will stop at 6. Okay, from 12 to 3 and 3 to 6. So it will stop at 6. Next is starts at 2 and makes half of a revolution clockwise. So when our hand of a clock starts at 2 and makes half revolution clockwise, it will rotate by 180 degree. Hence, the our hand of a clock will stop at 8. Starts at 5 and makes 1/4 of a revolution clockwise. When our hand of a clock rotates at 5 and makes 1/4 revolution clockwise, it will rotate by 90 degree. Hence, our hand of a clock will stop at 8. starts at 5 and makes 3/4 of a revolution clockwise. When our hand of a clock starts at 5 and makes 3/4 revolution clockwise, it will rotate by 270 degree. Hence, our hand of a clock will stop at 2. The third question is, which direction will you face if you start facing east and make half of the revolution clockwise? Okay, so these are the directions: north, west, east, south. If we start facing towards east and makes half of a revolution clockwise, we will face towards the west direction. So if we start from this and half revolution if we make, then from east to the west, so we will face the west direction. Next, east and make 1/2 of the revolution clockwise. If we start facing towards east and makes 1/2 of a revolution clockwise, we will face towards west direction. Okay, we have started from the east, then we will go one full and then half. So from east it is full and then half, that is west. So we will face the west direction. Now west and makes 3/4 of a revolution anti-clockwise. So we start facing towards west and makes 3/4 of a revolution anti-clockwise. We will face towards north direction. So we will start from the west. And now we have to move anti-clockwise. So this way we will move, and we will move 3/4. So this is 1/4, 1/4 and 1/4. So it will make 3/4. Now south and makes one full revolution. If we start facing south and make one full revolution, again we will face the south direction. Okay, so if we start from the south, clockwise also or anti-clockwise also, we will get the same south direction only. Now let's see the fourth question. What part of a revolution have you turned through if you stand facing east and turn clockwise to the face north? Okay, so east and turn clockwise to the face north. If we start facing towards east and turn clockwise to the face north, we have to make 3/4 of a revolution. Okay, if we want to move from east and to the north, so we will go, that is 1/4, 1/4 and 1/4. So it will make 3/4 of a revolution. Next, south and turn clockwise to the face east. If we start facing towards south and turn clockwise to the face east, we have to make 3/4 of a revolution. So if we start from the south and want to go to the east for turn clockwise, so we will be reaching east direction, that is 3/4 of a revolution. West and turn clockwise to the face east. If we start facing towards east, west and turn clockwise to face east, we have to make half revolution. Now fifth question, find the number of right angles turned through by the hour hand of a clock when it goes from 3 to 6. Okay, if hour hand of a clock goes from 3 to 6, it revolves by 90 degree or one right angle. 2 to 8, if hour hand of a clock goes from 2 to 8, it revolves by 180 degree or two right angles. 5 to 11, if hour hand of a clock goes from 5 to 11, it revolves by 180 degree or two right angles. So these are the two right angles formed from 5 to 11. Next, 10 to 1. If our hand of a clock goes from 10 to 1, it revolves by 90 degree or one right angle. So from 10 to 1, it will make one right angle. From 12 to 9, if our hand of a clock goes from 12 to 9, it revolves by 270 degree or 3 right angles. From 12 to 3, 3 to 6 and 6 to 9. So there are 3 right angles. Then 12 to 6. If our hand of a clock goes from 12 to 6, it revolves by 180 degree or 2 right angles. From 12 to 3 and 3 to 6. So 2 right angles. Now let's see the next question. How many right angles do you make if you start facing south and turn clockwise to west? Okay, we have to face south and turn clockwise to the west. So there is only one right angle. So if we start facing towards south and turn clockwise to west, we have to make one right angle. Now north and turn anti-clockwise to east. So north, and we have to turn to the anti-clockwise to east. So this is 1, 2 and 3 right angles. So if we start facing towards north and turn anti-clockwise to east, we have to make 3 right angles. Then west and turn to west. So if we start facing towards west and turn to west, we have to make one complete round or 4 right angles. We have to go from west and we have to come till west. So there are 4 right angles we have to face. The next is south and turn to north. If we start facing towards south and turn to north, we have to make 2 right angles. So this is clockwise, this is anti-clockwise. So 2 right angles we have to make. Now the next question is 7th one. Where will the hour hand of a clock stop if it starts from 6 and turns through one right angle? So if our hand of a clock starts from 6 and turn through one right angle, it will stop at 9. So from 6 to 9, only one right angle is formed. Next, from 8 and turns through 2 right angle. So if our hand of a clock starts from 8 and turns through 2 right angle, so from 8 if we have to count, so from 8 to 10 and 10 to 2. So there are 2 right angles. Next is from 10 and turns through 3 right angles. If our hand of a clock starts from 10 and turns through 3 right angle, it will stop at 7. 10 to 1, 1 to 4 and 4 to 7. From 7 and turns through 2 straight angles. If our hand of a clock starts from 7 and turns through 2 straight angles, straight angle means 180 degree, it will stop again at 7 only. Okay, so this was exercise 5.2 of chapter 5, understanding elementary shapes of standard 6 NCERT solution. I hope you are clear with the exercise. For any doubt, you can comment us or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.